always, always forget to record my meetings. Every time, I'm like famous for it. Okay, so we're recording. What I'm gonna do today is go through every single thing like that you have access to, so that you guys know where to get it, what to do, what we're expecting of everybody in this group. The official, I know if you've been in the group, you've seen that people have been posting. I haven't yet because our official day one is Monday. So don't feel behind. Don't, like, people that have been posting have just been in previous groups and they're like used to the routine of sharing and like that accountability. But no one's late. It didn't start yet. The official start is Monday. That's when we want everybody to be posting every day, like after you work out. And you'll notice after you do your workouts and stuff, there's a little, I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to start. We're recording, so if people jump in, they can catch the recording of the beginning of this. So I'm just going to go to the page that I'm going to show it to you on my computer, but it's the same thing as, let me just make sure I'm signed in as the right person. It's the same thing that you have access to on your phone. I just can't share it as easily, not on the computer. So let me log in. Okay, I'm gonna share. Hold on, let me share my screen. And then any questions that you guys have along the way, feel free to just shout out. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna share this. So I hope, are you guys seeing the Beachbody screen right now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Alexa, lower. Awesome. Let me just go in here. Yeah, people are going to keep popping on, which is great. All right. So this is what bod groups look like, right? So this is like obviously you're seeing other ones, but this is ours. This is our bod group right here. So while we're here, I'm just going to approve some requests. This you won't see because this is only like the coach side. But I'm sure these people are waiting to get in. So okay, anyway, here we are. So this is the bod group. This is what you're going to see all the time on your phone usually. I usually access it on my phone. You probably will too. It's all in the bod app. See up here, every single thing you need, every single thing you're going to do, it's all in this app. Everything you need for this group. You never have to go on Facebook. You never have to be in any other social media platform. You never have to do anything involving us, health, fitness, nutrition, that's not in the bod app and that little bod app on your phone. Okay. Obviously you can access the workouts also from your TV, from your computer, from your iPad, from your whatever you want. Like you don't obviously have to do them on your phone, but you do have access to them on your phone too. Like when I travel, I always do my workouts on my phone. Like I just bring my phone with me and I'll go to like some random like location in the hotel, since now a lot of the times gyms are closed. I'll just go to like the first floor, like elevator bank. I literally do that because it's usually so early that nobody else is even going to be walking by. And I'll do like a quick 20 minute, 25 minute cardio, like while everybody's sleeping. So, and just on my phone. So here is what you have access to. So like I said, some people have already been posting. That doesn't have to scare you. I've been posting just like the get ready stuff because it's not really like official day one yet. The official day one's Monday, but I'm going to show you everything. So before we even get started in all of this yet, we're going to go to nutrition just so you can see what you have access to, what I want you to kind of look over and understand before our day one officially starts, right? So when you look here, and also I want to go to tracking, which I think, yeah, cool. Let me start with this. Before day one, I want everybody to go into their tracking portion, which is either right where I showed it to you or on your phone. There's a little tracking on the bottom right when you go into your bod. And everybody should do their before weight, measurements, and progress photos. Those should all be uploaded by Sunday. So you have something to compare it to from your day one, which, before your day one to your final day, which is going to be New Year's Eve. So you're going to start with your weight. You're just, whenever you weigh in, you're going to type it in there. Photos, if you don't want someone to take them of you, obviously either in like workout gear or something that you'll be able to see changes in your body. Don't wear something baggy. That's not going to help you and you're not going to see any changes. So you can do like a sports bra and shorts or a bathing suit or something really fitted. And then you can either set up a timer or do a photo in the mirror. Make sure it's clear because you're gonna want to see the changes. There's not like, you're not gonna have to share this. It's not gonna be public. No one's gonna know about it. You're like, it's really just for you. So, and you're gonna want it, I promise. I've been doing this for 10 years. You, on the days that it's like, you feel like you're not getting anywhere and it's hard, being able to look back at those photos and seeing the changes is gonna keep you going. So please do good photos. And then measurements, if you look in the measurement portion, it tells you what to measure. So you would do waist, 24 inches, hips, 28 inches, whatever, right? And the best thing, like from the easiest way to like think of the places to measure for, other than waist, it's always the biggest part, the widest part. Waist is obviously like the smallest part, like in your waist, right? You would measure that smallest portion. That would be where you measure your waist, like basically like around sort of where your belly button is, like just wherever you go in, that's where you're going to measure your waist. And then for everything like hips, chest, arms, legs, you do the widest point. So for arms, it would be like, the widest point of your arm at the top, your thighs at the very top of your thighs, your hips at the widest part. Basically, your hips would be like basically like the widest part of your body. And chest too, at the biggest part of your chest. So if you do it like that, when you're doing your after measurements, it'll be in the same place. So it'll be like the most accurate, you know what I mean? Okay, so that's important. Those are due by Sunday, the day before we start. Okay, awesome. And then you can, once you do all that, you can log your progress along the way of like where you start, when you're logging your weight along the way, where you are now, etc. Okay, you'll have access to all of that. You'll have access to your before photos and everything, right? This is all my stuff from previous times, but still. Okay, now for nutrition, you're gonna go to 2B Mindset. Everyone's gonna be following this meal plan. Every single one of us follows the same meal plan, and this is the one. It is not containers, you're not counting, you're not measuring. It's the best meal plan ever. It really, really is. Actually, I don't know if I have access, but I have it on a different account. But I'm gonna go in. All right, I'm gonna come back to this because I want to show you the exact videos to watch. Actually, let me just go to it quick so that you have that right at your fingertips. Hold on one second. Oops. Sorry, I don't remember. I have so many freaking passwords in my life. Okay. It's a miracle. I don't remember any. I try to do the same like cycle of them, but okay. Oops. Now we're gonna go here to 2B Mindset, right? Why is this doing this to me? Showing me the same thing. And giving me packages for it when I already have it. Hold on a second.
Melissa, you're under shop.
Oh, but okay, hold on.
So go to, you should be able to.
I'm in it now.
Right, yeah.
Okay, sorry, here I am. So this is, you guys all have access to this because when you buy the challenge pack that you all bought at some point, you get access to this forever, okay? So you're gonna watch these first 1, 2, 3, 4. The ones you really have to watch are, the other ones are bonuses. I just want to give you the ones you have to watch to understand the program best. So you should watch, meet Alana is up to you. If you want to meet the woman and know like what, why, and how she kind of designed this, that's 8 minutes. Intro is 2 minutes. You need this one. The 2 bunnies, you have to watch that. It's 7 minutes. It's very important. Then you can look, then you should watch all of the different food groups. So here's the veggies, it's 8 minutes. Like I said, they're all really short. Proteins are 7 minutes, carbs are 11 minutes, accessories and condiments are 10 minutes. Then you have to watch the Plate It. So these are 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes, and 4 minutes. Okay, so this whole thing is under an hour. Those are the only things you have to watch, and you can literally start the minute you're done watching those. You don't need to buy special foods. You don't need to count anything. You don't need to order. You don't need to get ready. You watch those few videos that ends at Plate It dinner. So it ends at Plate It dinner, and then the only optional ones up to that are like the first meet Alana in the introduction. So the 2 bunnies all the way up to Plate It dinner, watch all of those videos. If you can watch them in one sitting, great. If you can't, that's okay. Just watch them when you can throughout the day or whatever. All of this is like so second nature to me. I've been living it for so many years. It's the best meal plan you will ever follow. You will never, ever follow another meal plan. This is the last one you'll ever need. It's the last thing you'll ever buy. It is amazing. So watch those. That's the meal plan we're following in this group. Okay, that's where you have access. It's also, again, it's on your phone in the app, and it's here. It's just under the nutrition portion, not in the shop portion like I just did 12 times, but under the nutrition. If you go to programs and then you hit, now I'm not going to find it again. And then in here, it's going to be here under nutrition. Okay, programs, nutrition, and you're doing 2B mindset. That's what you guys need to focus on. The other nutrition program, pretend it's not even there. Okay. Now, also, when you're under programs, we will now be also doing job one, right? So you'll all be clicking that. We all have access to these workouts. They come out. Don't be worried when you look at it, you're like, why is there only 1 week? They come out a little at a time. There's only going to be 4 weeks. Every single workout is different. We're going to do day one, which is start strong, 19-minute workout on Monday. Day 2 is hit it right here. Day 3 is right here. Day 4 is here. 5 is here. There's 5 days in the week for workouts. And then here are extras if you wanted to do them. I highly encourage stretches. I'm pretty sure you're going to be sore. So you can fit these in when you want. If you want to do extra for whatever reason, you have extra time that morning, or you just feel like you want to do more, you'll have glutes and core here, extras for you to access at any time. If you have a bike, if you have the spin bike, either the mixed bike, which is the one that Beachbody makes, it's the one I have, or if you have a Peloton or whatever, you can opt to, these are specifically made for the day that you have the hit. You can either do the hit workout that is in the first week, or you can do the cycling, any of these cyclings. So they're made so that for the cardio day, you can choose to either use a bike or not use a bike. There's 2 options, okay? So this is where you're going to access all your workouts. Always, you're always going to click job 1. And at this point, we're going to click week 1. And then when we get to week 2, we'll be clicking week 2, etc. Okay? Those are truly the only things you need at this point to be doing this group. I want to show you a couple other things just because you do have access for a year. So I'm sure you're probably going to stick with us past this group. And then I'll just show you the stuff you have access to anyway when you're done with this group. So you have access to this, which is BODi, BODi, which stands for Beachbody On Demand Interactive. This is the schedule. They're like right now, this class is live. It's a strong body, which if it says strong, that is something with weights. This girl, Jenny, who's great, is doing the work, is leading it. It's a 30-minute strength workout. There's 86 people doing it live with her right now. Then at 1 a.m., which is random as could be, there is this Eric Thompson live, and then 2 a.m. and every hour there's a live workout, 3 a.m., 5 a.m. So you can just come and press play live. But if those times don't work for you, you can also go here and there's a whole like world of classes. So if you want to do a Pilates class for some reason, maybe on one of the days off, like you working out 5 days a week, maybe on the 6th day, you're like, I want to do Pilates. You can click here and you have access to these Pilates classes. If you want to do whatever, like I said, there's like all those different options that you just saw. There's spin, there's cycling, there's strength, there's cardio, there's boot camp, which is like a mix of both the cardio and the strength. Strength is weights mostly. There's bar classes that are incredibly hard, like shockingly hard. Like I'm always shocked, like how does this hurt me when I've been working out for 200 years and run multiple marathons and I'm using 2-pound weights and I'm like on fire everywhere. Core workouts, yoga workouts, okay? So you have access to all of this. There's also live videos of like recipes, as you can see here, 5-minute videos, 4-minute videos for you to access if you want to do that. The other thing you have access to, if you go under programs, and you probably saw just now, is all of the other workout programs. So right now, you're really not even looking at any of these. You're truly just going to focus on job 1. That's the only one you need. When we finish this and we go on to the next month, some people will want to repeat and do another month of job 1. Some people will say, I want to do something totally different, whatever. Well, you'll talk about it with your coach. There are endless options of programs if you want to follow another program. So here's like you know, with different trainers, different styles. They're all based on different goals. So that's why you'll talk with your coach about it when you finish this, what you want to do next. 30-day breakaway is a running program that trains you to do a 5K at the end of it. It's also a month, 30 days. You can see here all of the time frames and stuff. So like this one's 13 weeks, 45-minute workouts. This one is 60 days, 30 to 40-minute workouts. This is probably my number one favorite program so far, Lift 4. I love it. I've done it like start to finish literally like 8 times, 10 times. It's 8 weeks, that one. And I heard there's a new one coming out soon that I'm so excited about. So MBF, that's another one of my favorites. I love that one. That one's 3 weeks and that one's like super hard, I feel. Everything has modifications. Every single move in this program has a modification. So if you're getting started, you don't have to be afraid or overwhelmed or scared. It's going to be, every move she'll say like, if this is too much, do this. Like every single move in every single one of these programs, okay? And the same with the live classes. And the reason that it's called interactive is if you see here, I'm going to show you really quick. I'm just going to give you an example. When you sign up for a class, like I'm going to assume this 1 a.m. class, there'll be some podcast spots. I guess there's not podcast. Let me see. I think it might have to show you like a little camera or something. There's a section on some of these, maybe this one. I'm going to try and see what happens. See, this says there are no more podcast spots available. There will be in some of these workouts. These are all just taken up now. That doesn't mean you can't do the class. That just means you won't be on screen. If you see here in these videos, see all these people in the background, those are just like me and you and whoever signed up for a spot in the podcast. So basically you will be on screen and they can like correct your form. I don't actually think I want to do that class. So are you sure you want to unregister? Yes. And then there's all of those classes. Like if you ever do sign up for a class, if it has this little red thing here, you see all these that have the red lightning bolts or whatever that is. This one I bet would have, let's see. Okay, look, you can join this class on camera. So if you click reserve a spot, I would be in that yoga class with this guy. And you would have to do it where you have access to a camera. So like either in front of your computer or in front of like if you have the mixed bike, I often use that for these things because it has a camera on it, or like really like a laptop or whatever. And you set it up, and like I've done a few of these. So while they're setting it up, they'll be like, Melissa in the purple shirt, lower the camera. Like they tell you how to set it up a few minutes before. And then like turn the lights on, like it's too dark or whatever. And then you'll be on screen forever because it goes in the library. So like anybody can access it later. And then during that workout, he does the workout and certain people will be like highlighted and everybody will be in like a little box. So it's pretty freaking cool. When is this one? This one is yoga at 3 o'clock. It's not no wonder there's spots left. 3 o'clock on Friday. Okay, so that's that. So those are all the stuff you can access in terms of your programs. So when you hit programs, that includes your nutrition programs, it includes your fitness programs. That's all there. Body is its own section, body, which is the interactive bod and the live recorded classes. You can click those anytime. And then the tracking is what we're going to hang out in a lot in this group. So like as soon as you do your workout, after you do your workout, after you do your shake, have your shake, you're going to go here and you're going to do a plus. And then what workout did you do? And you can also add a photo. When you do this from your phone, you can just add the photo from like of yourself. So this is like a Christmas themed group, if you haven't noticed. And pay attention to our calendar. We worked so hard on that. We really want to like make these things really fun. We're going to do giveaways. We're going to have treat days. We're going to have surprises. Like we want to make this more than just like a fitness nutrition thing. We want to make it like a really fun community that you look forward to coming into the group and seeing and visiting, and like where we all are cheering each other on and getting results and just making it a really positive, happy place. So here, for instance, like from here, I can't add a photo because I don't have them, but in my phone, I always do it from my phone and I do add a photo. But let's say for today, I did, let's say cycle and strength, which I love those classes if you have a bike. It's 15 on, 15 off. So that was 30 minutes. and then I'm gonna say log workout. So now you can add a comment, loved this class with Lee. That is from, oops, I spelled that wrong. With Lee Jimenez from, and then they tell you the dates, like when they were recorded. So if there's one that you love and you want to share it with everybody, you can write the date. So like, oh, I love this one from 10/17 if you want to try it, right? And then you make sure your box is checked. Like I'm going to take away these other boxes. I'm going to put it just in Light It Up, which is the name of our group. And then I'm going to share to group. So you want to do that every single day. So we could see if you don't post, just here's a little heads up. If you don't post your workout and your shakes, you will get called out at the end of the day. Every person in there gets checked. Well, you'll get called out the next day. That's the real truth. Because like some people work out late at night. So the next day, anyone like, so the group starts Monday. On Tuesday, anyone that didn't post on Monday, their shakes and their workouts, they will be tagged saying, hey, we missed you, Natasha, Jackie, Ada, Carmen. You know, you didn't post yesterday. So don't think you're going to like slip through the cracks because you're not. Okay. There's that. Then the other stuff you can track is Shakeology, which you should track every single day. You can add your photo, which we want you to add your photo. And then you're gonna like I said, I can't do it like from here, but I always add photos every single time from my phone when I'm really logging it. Like you'll see my poster will always come with a photo. And let's say I did peppermint mocha, which is my favorite with frozen zucchini, which sounds gross, but it's literally my favorite combination. And vanilla oat milk. My fave. Go like that. And then share the group so that we will not have to call you out. The other thing that which is really great, if you go to meals here, once you watch those videos, you're going to know more what this all means, but it's like a little reminder. So like proteins and FFCs, which in the non-Tubi world means carbohydrates. Carbs in this plan, fruits count in that same category. There's only 3 categories. It's proteins, fats, and veggies. That's the only categories there are. So for breakfast, you're supposed to have half protein, half FFC. So for me, and veggies are just like a bonus for breakfast, right? So your Shakeology counts as a protein. So, oop, what on earth just happened? Okay, so shake with zucchini, which is just a special treat, and then oat milk and frozen berries. Oat milk would count as a carb, especially the one I use, because I use one that has sugar and is vanilla and is like super not like low calorie. So vanilla, so like for me, I use that vanilla sweetened oat milk, but it's so delicious, so it's worth it to me. But if vanilla sweetened oat milk and then say maybe frozen berries, that would be a good 50-50 because the 50, like the protein would be the shake and then the fruit and the oat would be the FFC, right? So then you're going to log that meal. Then you go back to meals and then you go to lunch. So here is another little diagram. So for lunch, you should be having, and you're going to know this from the videos. So don't like get stressed out right now. I'm not teaching you this right now. You're learning this from the videos before the day. But I'm just showing you that this is all at your fingertips if you ever forget anything. So veggies are 50%, proteins 25, and then FFC, which is carbs 25. And then if you need a refresher of your list, you can look right here. If you're like, oh my God, wait, is that a carb or what does that fall under? And then here is a freaking list of all the carbs. Are you freaking kidding me? And then also here is the silly carbs and treats that these are foods that are more indulgent, are harder to control. Basically the things you don't want to be doing for the next few days, few weeks. Except of course on the actual holidays, we'll give you guys, like we'll arm you with tools, like to move forward with this stuff, like for the holidays. Okay, so we're going to tell you what to do so you can indulge in things, but not undo all of the hard work that you did. Okay, and then so all of that is just at your fingertips, which is what I want to show you. So for instance, my lunch today, let's go through that, right? So if you look at the food list and you look at like veggies, you'll notice like in some crazy places, crazy meal plans, things like carrots would be considered a carb. Those are a vegetable. If there's anything that you're like, I don't know where this would fall under, I'm really like not sure, you'll have access to that food list on every one of the meal sections. Okay. So for instance, today I had a salmon, which is the protein, teriyaki, which doesn't count because that's called an accessory. Again, you'll learn veggie bowl with brown rice. So that is truly a perfect meal for lunch, as long as it wasn't like a huge bed of rice with a little sprinkling of veggies and salmon on top, which it was not. It was a little bit of rice, which would be 25%, 25% protein, which was the salmon on top, and it was mostly chopped up zucchini and carrots and like onions and broccoli. So that's like a perfect lunch, which I had today. Perfect lunch. Also delicious. Really, really good. And we want you guys to like really enjoy your meals. Also, don't be afraid to put photos of your meals. We love photos. Use your photos. That's very easy from your phone. So the dinner that I made today was I made turkey, what is it called? Turkey bacon and maple Brussels sprouts with a chicken burger. But not just a plain chicken burger. It was a spicy teriyaki, friggin' delicious. I'm addicted to these chicken burgers. So I enjoy all of the meals that I eat. They're on plan, but I love them. Like I look forward to them. I feel like it's indulgent. And that's what we want to teach you. Is like you're going to be on plan, but you're not going to be like, I'm having another salad with grilled chicken. Like that's not what this is. That's not what we want you to do, because then you're going to quit and you're going to be miserable, and that's not fun. So that what I just told you is 75% veggies, 25% protein, because if you looked at my plate, it literally would look like a diagram like this. Like the turkey burger was that little thing and the veggies were all surrounding it. And that's really as much measuring as I do when it comes to meal plan. Okay. That's how you're going to be tracking. So you're going to track, look how beautiful, look at this perfect, beautiful day here. There's your workout, there's your shake and your meals. I also happen to use every day for my whole life, Energize, because I wake up at 4:48 every morning and I shake my shake of Energize, which is a pre-workout drink. If you don't know, you'll see us sharing it a lot in the group because it's like an addiction. So Recover is something you use if your muscles are sore. I have that. I don't use it every day. I use it when I feel like it was a hard workout, or like I feel like, oh no, I'm going to be sore from this. Then I'll use that. So I'm going to log that because I did have it today. Log my water. What I try and do is a minimum of 16. What I try to do is 25 ounces before everything I eat. So let's say I just did 16. So I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it's 30, 45. Your minimum of water, just so you guys know, is half your weight in ounces. And that's like truly a minimum goal for water. I try my goal every day to be 100 ounces. Which is why I try to do 25 ounces before I leave the mat for my workout. By the way, this is 25 ounces. That's why our shaker cups. So that's why I always say 25 ounces. I fill it with water. I drink it before I leave the mat of my workout and make sure I drink the whole thing. So that's 125. Before my breakfast, which is a shake, that's another 25. Before my lunch, another 25. Before my dinner, another 25. There's my 100 ounces. That's if I drink nothing else. So that just like helps me. And I want to really like stress the fact that you're going to learn this when you watch the video and the two bunnies thing. You have to drink water immediately before your meal. 16 ounces is the minimum, which is totally fine. You don't have to have more. Right before the meal, not like an hour before, not like, oh, I had it this morning and now I'm having lunch. You have to have it immediately before because it helps you feel full. It helps you be in control of your choices. When you sit down and you're hungry, you will just shove shit in your mouth. Like we all do it. Like you'll sit down, like say you're at a restaurant, you're like, oh my God, I'm starving. And they bring over the buns, the bread, the rolls, whatever they give you, pretzels. You'll just, without even thinking, could possibly eat like 4 rolls. Like, okay, bye my whole day of like doing good work and like working on myself. When if you just take the 2 seconds and say, can I have a big glass of water? And you chug that, you will have so much more control over your decisions for your meal every time. So if you're like, you find yourself like going to the snack cabinet and grabbing your kids like gummies or like pretzels or goldfish, before you ever grab anything, you are going to take that 16 ounces of water. And I guarantee you 90% of the time you will not grab it. Because it's like a hunger, and usually it's a thirst that you take as hunger and then are out of control. So that's one reason. And the other reason, and the reason I'm telling you the reasons, is for me, when I know why I'm supposed to do that thing, I'm so much more likely to do it, rather than if someone just says like, drink your water right before. If I don't know why, I'd be like, whatever, I drank it an hour before, what's the big deal? So it is a big deal. So that's why A. And B, when you're eating your meal, and I've noticed this with myself so many times, if I don't drink that water right before, I'll eat so much more. Like maybe I'll go back for a second, maybe whatever. When I drink the water right before, I am full before my plate is empty. And that's good. Okay? So that's why you're going to do that. I feel like I am done. So basically the home base of everything that we are going to use and need are in this one place. You have access to everything. I don't know if we upload it, and if not, I will. Let me check something really quick. I actually don't think I have the bod groups on this. I have to log out. Oh, do I? What's happening? Okay, hold on. Do we have files? I like to put the files in. Well, there'll be also FYI, every week there'll be meal plans in here for you. Not by any means do you have to use them. Not at all do you have to follow them exactly. Like, just so you know, the point of this whole thing is to teach you how to like live this way and to be able to eat out and order in and travel, not be like, I have to follow this exact thing and order those exact measurements of that exact recipe. I send it for you so that you can be inspired by these recipes and be like, ooh, that's a great idea. I didn't think about doing sweet potato chicken bites for lunch. Like, that's what they're for. And then you can click on them. You'll get the recipe when you click. Here's honey garlic stir fry. Okay, very easy for each thing. Oops, go back. But it's all clickable. It's in the app. You have it again on your phone, so you can have it like if you're grocery shopping. Raspberry almond baked oatmeal, chocolate strawberry shake, everything is here at your fingertips. There'll be a new one posted every single week. Here's additional recipes, different recipes for your shakes. We want you guys to love your shakes. I literally look forward to them every day. I just posted on my Instagram today. If you guys don't follow me, you should. I post a lot of good fun like recipes on stuff like this. It's Melissa Pipitone 11. But today I posted a recipe, and I do stuff like this a lot. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see it? It's like a peanut butter cup made of Shakeology, chocolate Shakeology and peanut butter powder. And it's like a lifesaver. I keep them in the freezer. Whenever I feel like I'm like, I need something sweet, I grab one of those instead of grabbing like a piece of a chocolate bar for my kids or marshmallows or whatever kind of crap I have in my closet. I just grab that and totally fixes my like sweet tooth, and it's not gonna ruin any of the hard work I've been putting in. So we'll share all those little sweet treat recipes along the way also with you, all using your shake. We do shake cakes, which are mug cakes for 1.5 minutes in the microwave. They're delicious. I love them, especially with vanilla I use for that. We make it into pudding, where you just mix it with oat milk, literally with a spoon, and you make it into a pudding, and you can top it with like whipped cream. So many ways to use your shake powder. We make it into waffles, which is like the best thing ever. And all you do is add 1 egg and baking powder. That's literally it. And then you cook it like a pancake or a waffle, and it tastes exactly like a pancake and a waffle. There's like endless possibilities. The shakes are the best freaking thing. So don't skip them. If you feel like you're not loving them the way you're making them, look at these recipes and by all means ask your coach how they have it, and ask in the group. That's the whole point. But look, you'll see here like chocolate strawberry shake is one, and then it's chocolate with strawberries. You could do frozen, and 1 carb would be a toast with nut butter, because they're not, so it's making sure that it's giving you everything for the different meal plans. And here's a grocery list. If you are one of those people that feels more comfortable following something exactly, you have this at your fingertips. Okay. Those will be posted every week. Is there anything I'm missing? Does anybody have any questions? I feel like I covered everything. Jess, am I missing anything?
No, I think you covered everything,
Yeah. Okay.
especially
So
all the Christmas fun.
what?
So especially all the Christmas fun.
And let's go to the calendar really quick. Where's the calendar? Hold on. It's pinned, right?
Yeah, you pinned it.
I have too many pinned things here. Look, here's some fun treats. Look at this. I freaking love eggnog. It's so good. I didn't know I loved it until I like went to a bar like 3 years ago and they made us try it. And I was like, this is amazing. So here's a vegan vanilla eggnog. Like there's all different fun things to try, but I shouldn't have everything pinned. I'm gonna unpin this. I want like the important stuff on top. All right, this is important. So this is the calendar that we created for you guys and for us. As you can see, today is launch day and the Zoom. So check, we did that. Now we have nothing but getting ready. As you'll see here in bright red is your before photos, measurements, weight must be uploaded to the app by that day, like I just said to you guys, right? Day one is Monday. Tuesday will be a surprise in the group. You have to make sure you log into the group every day or you will miss it. Believe me, it's not enough for everybody. So you have to be one of the first people to access it to get the surprise treat. On all the days that say nothing, you still are expected to post your photos. You're still expected to track. We all will be. You'll still be hearing from us every single day. On the 15th, we're doing a wrapping party at night. Before that, we will be uploading some fun like holiday cocktail recipes so that everybody can do like make if they choose to make a drink or have a drink while we wrap presents together on Zoom. So we'll take our laptop somewhere, we'll make a drink and we'll wrap presents and we'll like make it fun so we're not wrapping alone and we're miserable like I do all season long. So we'll do that at 8 o'clock on the 15th. So save the dates. We'll do a cookie swap, recipe swap with giveaway in the group on the 17th. That's not a Zoom. We're just going to all post different recipes that we like or healthy recipes or kid-friendly recipes or whatever you want it to be. I'll probably post ones that are meal plan friendly. So that way you guys have, if you are going somewhere or not, even if you're hosting, you can make ahead these cookies so that when everybody is indulging on 18,000 other treats, for me personally, as long as I have something sweet, I'm not like sad that you're having something different. So if you're armed with a healthy dessert, you can stick with, obviously you wouldn't just bring enough for you, you'd bring a bunch, but you could stick with that one thing and coffee while people go and have 12 things, right? So we'll give you some options for that day to be ready for like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day if you celebrate that stuff. And even if not, just to like have, if you go to work and you want to bring it to the office or whatever, it's always just like good to have those recipes and they really won't necessarily be holiday themes. They'll just be healthy cookie recipes. And then this whole week is a theme week. So every day here's your little selfie theme week. So the first day is Merry Morning Monday. So you're going to do PJs. Jess wants to do her workout in these outfits. It's up to you.
I'm totally gonna work out in my outfit.
However you want to do it, you can. So as you can see, our first day is here and our last day is here. Kind of worked out perfect. It's these 5 days, these 5 days, these 5 days, these 5 days. Like, couldn't be more perfect that this month worked out this way, that the launch was on Thursday. We could start on Monday and still end before the ball drops with our first round. It was like the perfect thing. And so you can read all these fun holiday themes. And then on the 29th, I do this every year. I really believe it helps. I don't think it's like a magic thing, vision boards, but I think what vision boards do are force you to think about what you want in a way that you probably never would have if not. So it like forces you to be like, what would I want in terms of like my future? What do I see? What would a big crazy thing be that I could put on this board? And I can show you guys boards that I made somewhere in this nightmare that I'm living in. Look at this. It's crazy. I'll find them though. I have them framed. Some boards that I've made years and years and years ago that the things felt so crazy and so far out of reach for like where we were in our lives. And so many of them are now a reality. And I really believe, not because I made a vision board, but because you're forced to start thinking outside of your day to day every moment. Like you're forced to start thinking of like these big goals. And then once you say them out loud and you put them into this board, you're now working towards it. So I'm a big believer in those. We'll do a vision board party at 8 o'clock on the 29th so that we will have a whole new vision for the new year and we'll be all set for January. And then our last day where we'll share our New Year's Eve outfits on the 31st. And then we'll be done, but don't be sad. We have a new group every single month and you guys are always welcome to join the next one and we'll have some other fun January theme. So that is that. I do believe I am done. I think hopefully you guys have comfortable with all of the where to go and what to do. This is recorded. I'm going to post the recording in the group. So anyone that didn't make it, which are many people, because there's like how many people in the group? Like 80. Is there? Something like that. There's a lot of people in the group. Hold on, let's see. These are all your future friends, your future fit family. That's it.
Don't be afraid to call them out.
Participants. I don't know. It's not like mine says 27, but I don't think that's accurate.
No, that's not accurate.
I know.
It was before it was at like 40 something.
I know. Okay, whatever. A lot of people didn't make it. So this will be posted in the group, pinned at the top. If you guys need a reminder on anything, it'll be there. And I think that we're done unless anybody has questions. Good. Awesome. All right, you guys, we are so excited. I feel like this is gonna be the most fun group we ever did. So get excited. Yay. Have an amazing, fantastic night.
Bye, guys.